On a cold February morning in Indianapolis, Tony Karitzis woke up, got dressed, loaded his sawed-off shotgun, and drove to his bank. He wasn't there to steal anything. He was there to take his life back. American Hostage is a new podcast starring me, John Hamm, that tells the true story of one man who channeled the rage of a nation and took justice into his own hands. Follow American Hostage wherever you get your podcasts, or you can binge all 8 episodes right now on Amazon Music or Wondery Plus.
Thanks for listening. Become a volunteer at New Leaf Community Garden in downtown Noonan. Located at 32 South Bide Avenue, our purpose is to educate, feed, and nourish the people of Noonan through a sustainable community garden. We always welcome extra hands in the garden and can accommodate volunteer group projects. We also have raised beds available for lease for beginner and experienced gardeners. Join us on most Saturdays between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. at 32 South Bide Avenue, or visit our New Leaf Community Garden Facebook page to learn more. Hi, it's Ariel from the Sustainable Brown Girl Radio Show. My absolute favorite place to shop in downtown Noonan is Greenhouse Mercantile on East Washington Street. This aesthetically pleasing lifestyle store features a collection of goods from local artists, Black-owned businesses, and fair trade products. The owner, Kenya, also offers services to curate your wardrobe and make your home a sanctuary with interior design. Next time you're in downtown Noonan, be sure to stop by Greenhouse Mercantile, open Wednesday through Saturday until 4 p.m. Tune in Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 10:30 to listen to the Sustainable Brown Girl Radio Show, hosted by me, Ariel Green. Each week, we'll learn ways to be more sustainable in our everyday lives. We'll discuss exciting environmental news, ways to get involved locally, and we'll hear from women of color who are saving the planet in their own unique ways. Be sure to listen to the Sustainable Brown Girl Radio Show every Thursday at 10 a.m.
Welcome to Connecting Hearts. Connecting hearts of women to resources, information, and to one another. Presented by Creative Heart Studios, 18 Perry Street and Noonan. Now here's your host, Margie Conway.
Hi, I'm Tracy Brooks. I'm the owner of Great Style Salon, located next to the Little John's grocery store at 487 Jackson Street, right off of 29. Our hours are from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And on Fridays, we're open from 12 noon until 4. Saturdays, we're open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please come check us out. We specialize in hair cutting and great scalp massages. And right now, I'm looking to hire 2 great hairstylists. Come check me out.
Hi, this is Margie Conway. I'm the Joy Coordinator for Creative Hearts Studios, and this is Connecting Hearts Network broadcast. Today we've got a dear friend, Tana Lee, with us, and we didn't even go over what we're going to discuss, but we talk so much when we get together, you need to get a pencil and paper out, because I bet you'll want to write something down. We have still, with the network, been passing out the kindness bags. We've recognized teachers this month. Next month, we're doing Nurses Appreciation. And the Uniforms for America at Huddleston Drive in Peachtree City is doing a great big Nurses Appreciation Week. And on May the 7th, they're going to have a big festival. And we will be over there giving you information and goodie bags for our nurses, because we really appreciate you all the time. In the last couple of years, you have been through the mill. So we want to do what we can to support you. So look for us over there, and we'll repeat it a couple of times, but today we're going to talk with Tana Lee. Tana is a dear friend. I discovered her through doTerrra essential oils one day when I decided I needed to step outside the bubble I was in and move a little further into life. And she has been a shoulder to cry on and a one to pat the back. She's just a great encourager and leader. She is a silver leader with doTerrra, and she is the president of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce for Atlanta and Noonan. So, Tanya, how are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. Thank you, Miss Margie. I appreciate you including me in this amazing little broadcast.
You have a big event coming up Saturday. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
I do. So we have put together, with the kindness of Ashley Park, the Holistic Chamber is doing Community Wellness Day. And it's really more of an event where the families can come out, families and friends can come out and enjoy the sunshine. It's supposed to be 86 degrees. We're going to be set up around what they call the green. So they have a little grassy area by where Monkey Joe's used to be. And we have over 45 vendors that are going to be there, which is amazing. We have an entire day of events such as workouts, yoga, breathing. We also have Maestro Entertainment, who's going to be doing a DJ dance party. We have what is the karate?
Tai Chi, was it? No.
It's Championship Karate is going to be there, and they're going to give us a demonstration of what it is to learn about and be involved in karate. It's really, really good for younger people. And I met her through Moreland Elementary. She does a program for troubled youth. Okay. And she goes into the schools where we've had disciplinary issues, and she teaches them for free and teaches them how to control themselves, how to use breathing, how to use karate to be a more responsible person. I've been trying to work with her forever, and she's finally come out. The sheriff's office has been kind enough to bring out some of their vehicles, so they're bringing out this Bearcat, which is a giant armored vehicle that kids can get the picture taken in. They can touch the truck. They can get inside of it. It's awesome. We have 2 food trucks that are going to be there, and we're doing a blood drive as well.
I'm signed up for that.
I'm so proud. Thank you very much. Y'all need to go out on Facebook and or to Life South, and you can register for a time slot. Or just come, and I'm sure they'll have some space. What else have we got going on out there? I think that's most of it.
That's a lot.
It's a lot for 4 hours. We're only there from 12 to 4, and we're also going to be raising some money for the Scott Carl Foundation. Okay, so one of my dear friends lost her husband. He was an amazing detective for the local sheriff's department, and his daughter has created this foundation to help first responders.
She's really doing a lot. I've noticed that.
She is really taken to it. It's really, I think, her calling. She's doing a fantastic job. So Ronnie Carl, cheers to you, baby, for doing all this. It's amazing.
Right.
So I always want to help our first responders and our local police as much as possible. Oh, and we have one other thing that's really neat.
Uh-oh.
So the one thing that I always wanted to do, and I just never did it, but finally have the opportunity, is random acts of kindness. So I do random acts of kindness, like I'll buy people's coffee behind me, or like the other day, the guy at Dollar Store didn't have enough money for his thing, so I just did it. There's no reciprocation. I don't expect anything back, but we have $200 in cash that we're going to be handing out. Piedmont has donated a bunch of hand sanitizers and things like that, and Home Depot has given us 40 different kids' craft kits.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited. So even if you're just coming around and shopping and walking around, the officers and some of us from the Holistic Chamber are just going to be randomly giving out money and prizes and things like that. So.
Well, I have no money to give you, but I'll give you some things that you can hand out for that from the studio.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, I got some great inspiration weeks ago, so I've got some you can just pass out.
Or come down, and that'll give you an opportunity. Please, just stop by if you can.
I intend to be there.
Awesome.
And then when you're talking about the karate, I'm like, yeah, I always wanted to learn karate. I just and I know it's good for the discipline and all that, but I really like lifting that knee up and kicking somebody in the chin. I think that would be so fun. Let's see, does Ryan want to be the guinea pig and try it? But in my case, we'd have to get the first responders out because I'd fall.
Oh, yeah, let's not do that.
It's at that point. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about your oil journey.
Oh, okay.
How did you discover essential oils?
How did I discover essential oils? I had terrible cystic acne. Okay, that was one of the things that has plagued me ever since I was a child. And as I got older, it got worse. I went on a drug called, I don't know, something horrible, and it dried up all the oil in my joints. So along with being unable to basically walk upstairs, I was very depressed and sad and just on the couch. So a friend of mine, Janice Boscarello, told me, you need wild orange. And I thought, what is she talking about? She got me a bottle of wild orange, of course, doTerrra wild orange, and it made me feel so happy.
Okay.
And then I went to my first class, and I got my first bottle of Deep Blue.
Okay.
And the Deep Blue is what had allowed me to walk upstairs again. I don't have knee pain anymore.
All right.
So between not using over-the-counter drugs and finding these amazing oils. I couldn't stop talking about it. Next thing I knew, I'm doing the business. So I've been doing the business now. It'll be 6 years in May. Will be my anniversary for 8 years using the oils.
Wow.
So it's been life-changing for my whole family.
Now, when you mentioned wild orange and you were talking about the pain, I was like, how is that going to help? But I know wild orange is very uplifting. And your gateway would be the deep blue, too, which it is for so many, because deep blue helps the pain when you get it. Yeah.
It does. And it's actually been officially passed by the FDA as an over-the-counter drug. So we can actually say it helps with arthritis and pain and things along those lines, because it is the only essential oil to have ever made it all the way through FDA approval.
Okay, now didn't lavender do that really?
Lavender's on his way as well,
Okay.
but deep blue is the one that has made it through. So lavender's the next one, and every single one of our oils will, within the next few years, pass that process.
That's very important, because I know that's part of how I got off all the prescription drugs I was on. And the prescription drugs, one may help us a symptom, but then you get more side effects from it, and you have to take more drugs to do it.
Right.
So when I started doing things and got tired of it, I was in adrenal fatigue, and my blood pressure was going up. I was pre-diabetic. I had huge weight gain because of all the steroids. I didn't feel like moving, and all the weight gain made all the pain worse, and it was just skyrocketing. I mean, it was getting worse and worse, until one day I said, okay, I'm through with this. and the first thing I did was start juicing, and that made a huge difference. And watching nutrition, and I had that big box of oils sitting there on my counter that I had swapped, and I think I've mentioned this before, but somebody wanted a stun gun, so they gave me a huge box of oils for a stun gun. And they sit there, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. I know lavender, but lavender gives me a headache, and this one doesn't. But at the time, that's what I thought. And so I showed up to the party you were at, and you started educating me on oils. That is the thing. I don't want to get too much into our team and into some doTerrra specifics, because we did that with Kim the other week. So I'd like to get, into the oils and how we can actually use them for things. But the fact that our team did so much education across all the lines, that they work so well together, and they have online and in person. COVID made it all go online for a while, but we're getting back in person, and so you could actually get the oil and learn what to do with it. And that everybody's always so welcome to bring their oils they already have, and we start trying to teach them how to do it. And for me, who is a lifelong learner and a teacher, all these other businesses that I've started in the past, I got bored and quit because I learned all of it. With essential oils, I'll never learn all of it.
You won't.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about it. I learn something new every single day about the benefits of essential oils. And they're not new. This is not new age anything. They have been around for centuries.
Yes.
doTerra has just brought it into the mainstream by quality control.
Right.
Oils have always had kind of a bad rap because they were not consistent in their application or their use. Now we have such strict testing guidelines that it makes our oils consistent across the board. So that's a big difference.
Well, I remember back in the 70s. Yeah, I'm that old, but I was a teenager. They said oil, you think of patchouli and incense, and that was all so diluted with other oils and stuff that I had nothing to do with it.
Nope.
These, when they do dilute them, it's usually with coconut oil at this point, which makes my granddaughter sad because she can't use coconut oil. But we stash some almond on the side for her. But it's so when they dilute them, it is still the pure oil and the pure coconut oil, and not a lot of additives and other things to it that we definitely don't need in our bodies.
There are no additives to our oils. Ours are as pure as they can be. That was the goal of our presidents. And when they talk about diluting an oil, it actually makes them more efficient.
Right.
So their efficacy goes up about 70%.
Right.
So when you use an essential oil, you want to make sure that if it's something that's maybe spicy or is sensitive to your skin, that you dilute it. And that's how we use coconut oil. You can use jojoba oil. Like you were saying, sweet almond oil is as close to human skin oil as we can get outside of our own skin oil.
Right.
And they're aromatic compounds. Their whole goal in life is to escape into the air. Right. So if you can use that coconut oil to drive it into your skin, you're going to get that benefit more or if you can internalize them. So some of our oils are available for internalization. You do not have to eat them if you don't want to. That is an absolute choice. But I promise you, the first time you get digested inside your stomach,
Absolutely.
you will be a happy, happy camper.
And I do not like digestion because it has phenol in it that tastes like licorice, and I do not like licorice, but I love digestion because I have several problems that it helps with. So usually I have it in my purse. And the other day when Kim was here, I said, what oil do you have in your purse? So I'm trying to see where your purse is.
My purse is over there, but I have a whole stash.
I know you always have a whole stash. I think I have Past Tense and Breathe in mine right at the moment. And Breathe Drops. I always have my Breathe Drops. When we're talking about our oils, one thing that we didn't mention, because most of our discussion was about the main three and the team and the company, there's several ways that you can use oils, and you were already talking about that a little bit. So tell us the 3 ways that you can use the oils efficiently.
3 cool ways to use oils. Number 1 is aromatically, because they are volatile aromatic compounds, and they escape into the air very quickly. So when you think about the benefit of the oil getting into your limbic system through your nose, that is the fastest application that there is.
Right.
Within 2 seconds, it has reached your brain. So if you think about a dentist's office and how they give you the laughing gas and instantly you're under their influence, right? Because that is the fastest way to get oils into your system. The second way, of course, is topically, which we talked about, diluting some oils, or there's a lot of them that can be applied neatly, which means right out of the bottle. I will douse my arm in Balance every single day. The third way is ingesting them. So we can put, a lot of our oils come in gel caps, or you can create your own gel caps. I will do 2 drops of frankincense under my tongue every single day to reduce total body inflammation. So those are the 3 cool ways that you can use them. Now we've got a 4th way, because of all of the COVID stuff that we had to deal with. We need to be able to get those oils onto surfaces.
Right.
So the Abode line came out with the express purpose of cleaning our environment, not our bodies, but our environment. So you can use those oils to kill bacteria and to make sure that bacteria does not redeposit on surfaces. So along with cleaning your body, you're now cleaning your home, and you're doing it in a safe manner with no chemicals.
And that was one of my husband's big eye-openers, because he was a bleach user, and he would wait till I left the house to do the bleach because it went straight to my head. But the first time, and Abode wasn't out yet, we used On Guard for our cleaners and things, and the first time I started cleaning the refrigerator with On Guard and stuff, he's like, that's not going to work. You're going to need something stronger. But he was surprised. And so I've managed to get him switched over. I think I mentioned before, he carries the little keychain with him back and forth to work. He gets me to make all the guys at work allergy samples and different things that he does. And he'll tell you in a minute those oils work, and he gets behind them. So that's one thing, you know, as a woman in business, if you get your husband behind you, then you're really unstoppable. Because
yes, you are.
For a lot of women, that is kind of a drawback, because they're not supportive. And you know us with our Connecting Women's, we're like girl power all the way.
Absolutely.
And those guys are going to come in behind us because they're going to see what we can do.
We definitely need more doTerras. We need some more men to show the power of these oils.
There are some good ones. We have a group on our team that do go doTerrra, and they do the videos, and they show the guys how to use the oil, and it's all manly, so you can get out there and do it. My son-in-law is kind of funny with that. When Heather first started doing the oils, he was like, those things aren't going to work. And we figured he finally was doing that to her so she wouldn't be spending more money on them. But one year I made him the whole man set and put it in a little bag and gave it to him for Christmas. And he was like, oh, okay. and he never would get excited. And at that point, when I was new to oils, the kids and everybody would come up to the house. First of all, if you haven't learned this about me, I overdo. I jump in head first, do whatever I'm going to do. So my oil cabinet is not this little bitty small thing that sits on your counter. I have a big 4-door chest that has all my oil stuff in it, a dining cabinet. But anyway, everybody would come to the house, and they'd all make the roller balls and things they needed to take home, and he would just be like, And so Heather noticed that he would say they didn't work, but he was picking up that bag and even carrying it to work with him in his truck. He didn't leave
wonderful.
without that oil. And then when he ran out, he started going in there picking up hers and using them. So he'll tell you that the stuff is good too. And that's where, sometimes us ladies, we have to light the way and show them which way to go. All right, when we go back to oils and we're talking about it, one of my favorite ways is to clean, and now we have the abode line, so everything with abode is help me out with that.
There are 8 different
Right.
antibacterial, antiviral oils that are mixed into it. It's very clean smelling. I don't remember the oils off the top of my head,
Right.
but Google abode doTerrra and it'll show you exactly what it is. The really great feature of it is as effective in cleaning and removing bacteria as Lysol.
Yeah.
So the trick that people don't realize that Lysol needs to sit on a surface for 2 to 3 minutes in order for it to be effective. Does that ever really happen?
No.
No. So what I do is I create my Bode spray, and once I've cleaned my kitchen, I just kind of do a light spritz over everything. Once a month, we'll go and do our door handles. And all you do is just let it dry. So you
Right.
just spritz it. It smells wonderful, makes your house smell amazing. And now you've antibacterialized your entire surface. The cool thing is it doesn't allow that bacteria to convey.
Right.
So maybe somebody wiped their nose, blew their nose, and then touched your counter. Well, they have now transferred
Right.
those bacteria to those surfaces. But for about a 48-hour period, nothing will grow on it. And that
is great.
that is
Yeah.
a big thing for me. Yeah.
And what I was trying to get out, I think, a while ago is they've even made the packaging and everything sustainable at this point. They have moved it so there's no plastic bottles, there's no plastic involved in it. They come in. We have a whole glass line that we put it in, and then there's the small, aren't they aluminum
They're
bottles?
aluminum bottles,
that is a concentrate that you refill into the other bottles. So they're working to make things more sustainable, and they said they're going to do more through that on the line as we go along. And I'm not one that watches every little bitty single thing I do, but anything I can do to help with the planet, I do. And so that's a feature that I like. And it's a very popular one, too. So they now have the little tray with the glass bottles and the dish scrubber and all that stuff that you can use with that. I love to clean my house with oils and then fill all my diffusers up with some good smelling things. And that makes me feel better than about anything else in that line. All right, when we talk about our essential oils, there's so many ways to get involved and to do it. And the best way is to come to a 101 class that we do either online or in person and let us tell you some basic information, and then we can pinpoint what you have going on to do that. But doTerrra has come out with 3 kits that you can join for those kits, and once a month, next 3 months, you get something that will enhance and add to what you've already learned the month before.
Correct.
So there are 3 types of kits. There's a wellness kit, a pain kit.
There's actually 6 now.
6. Oh, see, I'm out of the loop. I have not paid attention. All right, tell us all 6 of this.
So you have Mind and Mood. You have, I don't know if I can remember.
That was the one I was remembering.
Mind and Mood, and you have a digestive one. You have pain management, sleep. I cannot remember the other 2. It just escaped me. But you again, just Google or go to the doTerrra.com, look up the wellness kits, and it shows you that. The other cool thing that they've started now, and it's running as a pilot program, is you can now make your own kits.
I saw that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we can actually completely tailor the oils that you purchase to you and your family's needs.
Right.
So as long as it reaches 100 PV, which is approximately $150, you can get the oils that you need for your situation. So if you've got specific health issues, we can help with that. If you want to just clean your house, we can help with that. You just want something that smells fantastic, but it's clean, we can do that too. So it's all about education.
That's it.
Yep.
The education gets it. The education every time wins me over. And if you've got all those sitting around at home, you can reach out to Tanya. She's all over social media. You will not miss her. Or you can reach out to me, and we will be happy to help you get started, because our goal is to help everyone that we can find natural solutions to what they're dealing with, because simply it has helped the two of us in our health journeys
A lot.
and wellness, all, just keeping us well and off of all those things. We even have one class that's like a medicine cabinet makeover, and I love to do that one. And where she was talking about how oils have been around forever, we talked a little bit when I talked with Kim about oils in the Bible, and we can go through and show you where in the Bible they use these specific oils.
Over 500 mentions in the Bible.
And so that's one of my favorite things to teach, because, I firmly believe God has put everything here for a good purpose. It's just us humans who have messed it all up.
We are not smarter than him.
Oh, no.
He's put these things in our hands so that we can use them.
Right. All right. They also have a class that we can hook you up with online where there's 8 classes that you go through, and it gives you a little bit on all kinds of things, from basics to immunity to cleaning to even women's health and hormones. I learned a lot from that class. Even though I had been doing oils for a while, I learned a lot from taking that series, and it is completely free. All this education and stuff we talk about is free. We can come and do it with a group that you have. You can come to us and we can do it. We can do it online, because we want the best for you that we can do. That's what we try hard to do with Connecting Hearts Network. Is the group of women want to reach out and help you with resources and things that we can do. I know with the Creative Heart Studios, somebody was talking yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, I don't make any money. I pay for everything because I give services away all the time. And I know that when people tell me, why'd you say that? You're supposed to charge for these things. But my heart is to help as many as I can possibly help get through whatever they're going through and find a little bit more joy and peace in their life as they go. I do believe there's a verse in the Bible that says, where you've been comforted, you need to comfort others. And I think that's whether that's health reasons, emotional reasons, just financial, whatever, you need to take it and spread it forth like acts of kindness. We have a kindness challenge that was going out through the studio, so that works really well that you were talking about that, because I have a whole little kit that I'll give you so you can go out and do some kindness.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. And through the Holistic Chamber of Commerce, they can hook up online to find people that can help them with what they need.
Absolutely.
Tell them how they would find that.
So our Facebook page is join the professional tribe. That's us. We are the professional tribe in the Atlanta area, but you can go to the internet, www.holisticchamberofcommerce.com. It is actually an international organization, and we are pretty much do everything but medical.
Okay.
So anything that you need for a holistic lifestyle, whether it's therapists or nutritionists, chiropractors, oils, those are the type of resources that you're able to find. And that's what we do.
All right. So look for Tanya there, and you can find Connecting Hearts and Creative Studios on Facebook and Instagram. I even have a Twitter page, but I don't pay much attention to it. You can find us on our website. It's in the tag here. It's creativehearttherapy.net. And I'm trying to build some more resources up there for you, so when you hear us talk here, you can go there and download something that will help you. So I'm going to put some oil recipes up there this afternoon that you can go and download to help you out with that. And so just check us out. And when we walk around to find me, you do what you always do, walk up and down Perry Street, because that's the back of the courthouse square, and you open those doors and yell Margie, and eventually I come out, because you don't know I'm back in my corner unless you're looking for me. And that's okay, because I like to hibernate every once in a while. But I thank you so much for joining me, Tanya, and we're going to do some videos, and she'll be on here more. It's just hard to pin her down. She stays a busy lady.
I like being busy, but thank you so much for including me. I definitely appreciate it. And there's so many people in the community that appreciate what you are doing. So you have given a voice to women who needed a voice. You've given us a safe space to be. So if you need a little extra support, or if somebody needs someone to talk to, Margie's your person. I actually went and sat and talked with her for an hour the other day about my own personal issues. She's always been both my guidance and my religious go-to. She's the woman. So go see Margie when you can.
You're going to make me cry. All right, we through?
We're
All
done.
right.
Thanks.
Good.
Thanks for tuning in to Connecting Hearts of women to resources, information, and to one another. Presented by Creative Heart Studios, 18 Perry Street, here in Noonan. 404-528-8461. Until next time, have a wonderful day.
Hi, I'm Tracy Brooks. I'm the owner of Great Style Salon, located next to the Little Giant's grocery store at 487 Jackson Street, right off of 29. Our hours are from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And on Fridays, we're open from 12 noon until 4. Saturdays, we're open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please come check us out. We specialize in hair cutting and great scalp massages. And right now, I'm looking to hire 2 great hairstylists. Come check me out.
What forges commitment? In America's Navy, you'll think about quitting. From the drills, the aches, the cold. But shipmates face every challenge as one. Every push to the edge. Every call to defend. Because out here, we're part of something bigger. A force that never quits. The sea forges commitment in every sailor. America's Navy, forged by the sea. Discover commitment at Navy.com.
On a cold February morning in Indianapolis, Tony Kuritzis woke up, got dressed, loaded his sawed-off shotgun, and drove to his bank. He wasn't there to steal anything. He was there to take his life back. American Hostage is a new podcast starring me, John Hamm, that tells the true story of one man who channeled the rage of a nation and took justice into his own hands. Follow American Hostage wherever you get your podcasts, or you can binge all 8 episodes right now on Amazon Music or Wondery Plus.